Hi there, I'm Tom Field. I'm Senior Vice President of Editorial with Information Security Media Group, talking about the 2023 Data Threat Report from Thales. I am privileged to have back in the studio Todd Moore. He's Vice President of Encryption Products, Thales Cloud Protection and Licensing. Todd, I don't know how many times we've done this, but it's a pleasure to see you again.
I can't remember how many times, but I'm glad to be back here, Tom. It's great to see you.
You have got a new threat data report. What are some of the most interesting findings and key takeaways that you're here talking about today?
Well, this is our 10th year for the Data Threat Report, and we really enjoy going out and talking to over 8,000 professionals about what is important to them. One of the key findings has been around ransomware again this year. Imagine that. It's not going away. Over 50% of the respondents showed that ransomware is still increasing. And what was a little surprising is a lot of those respondents don't have a plan in place for ransomware. From our perspective, we want to help customers. So we just launched here at the show a Thales Cipher Trust ransomware protection. We know that there's no one-all, end-all answer for ransomware, but we want to do our part. So at Thales, we do a lot around file, folder, and structured data encryption. We have some technology, some innovation to help detect and respond to a ransomware attack. So we're really excited about being able to offer that and respond to some of the things that are coming out of the Thales Data Threat Report.
Todd, one of the things that jumped out at me was that complexity seems to be a key challenge for security teams, and we hear about that as we talk with security leaders. Elaborate on it and tell me what you draw from that.
Sure. So another key finding from the threat report was it's amazing when you talk about data security, encryption and key management is a key part of that. And sorry for that pun, by the way. But most organizations, large organizations, we found have over 5 different key management systems. And it's amazing that these encryption keys are stored in a lot of different areas, siloed areas. And so from a kind of complexity point of view, we ask organizations to centralize, put all those keys in one place so you can manage them the same way across your organization. And when it comes to encryption vendors, we're seeing there's a lot of platform consolidation. Organizations don't want to have so many security vendors. They want one vendor that can do everything for them. So we're trying to help remove that complexity by offering those from Thales.
I like that consolidation because, of course, being able to get control and centralize data security operations is a huge point. Now, there's one group that sits outside of security's control, even security's culture, developers. How can security organizations help address this division?
Well, we love developers.
Of course.
They're emerging as a key part of the buying process when it comes to security. Developers have a job to do, and they want to do their job quickly and efficiently. So they're looking for security tools to allow them to do that as quick as possible. Last year at the RSA Conference, we launched our Cipher Trust Community Edition. You can get that from any of the major cloud service providers, the marketplaces. You can download that, try our solution out. This year at RSA, we launched secrets management for our Cipher Trust platform. So secrets are things that are very ephemeral, very passwords, QR codes. They don't stay around for a long period of time, but you got to protect them just like other encryption keys. And so we're excited to have that for our developers as well too.
Big theme, cloud. Every organization, if they weren't cloud born, they're cloud first now, cloud preference at least, changes the dynamic. When it comes to cloud security, what are some of the biggest security challenges that you see your customers grappling with now?
It's an interesting question, and it did come out in the Data Threat Report as well. We're a global company, Tom, as you know, and we do a lot of work in the European Union, EMEA, in particular, and the compliance laws aren't going away over there, regulations. We're seeing a lot of data privacy. Yeah, it's just growing. And so sovereignty, digital sovereignty is a huge discussion topic for a lot of our customers that come to us. We're seeing when it comes to cloud, people want to maintain control of their information in public cloud or public SaaS environments. And you'll see companies like AWS and Google providing ways to give you more control as a user of their clouds. So you can prove to regulators that their information is being protected when it's in those public cloud environments. So a major trend that keeps emerging, not just in Europe, I should say, but also here in the U.S. with all the privacy laws coming out here in the U.S. as well, too.
Yeah, 50 of them.
Yeah, 50 independent.
Exactly.
Could be.
The United States, they call us. Todd, I want to ask you about quantum computing. That's something we've been saying probably since the first time we sat down at RSA Conference, that quantum computing is coming. And it is. It's coming. But I think it's closer now maybe than it has been before, and we've shown over the past 3 years that digital transformation can happen overnight. What is Thales doing to get ahead of this topic, quantum computing?
You're absolutely right. The energy around quantum computing, post-quantum computing here at the show this year, it's a big topic. It's a big topic point. From a Thales perspective, the regulations that have come out in the US and Canada are driving organizations to really step up and start really understanding how post-quantum computing can impact the organization. As you just said, it could be a step function. It could show up one day.
That's right.
You need to be ready. So we're trying to get people, our customers, to be ready. On our products, we're looking at data rest, data in motion, key management, making things post-quantum. We actually are working with a large financial institution. We have a session here at RSA to talk about a use case. Excellent. Where we've taken a traditional stack, solution stack, and we made it post-quantum ready. So,
fascinating.
So we're starting to see some applicability, real use cases being quantum ready for that day. And we're going to see more of that as we go throughout the year.
Excellent. Todd, before we wrap up, I want to come back to the 2023 Data Threat Report. Where can our viewers get access to this to learn more and see some of the findings?
Well, it's available. Use your favorite search engine. Just put in Thales Data Threat Report. You can go to our website, www.thalesgroup.com. You'll find it. Please download it, take a look at it, and reach out to me if you have any questions, or my whole team.
I appreciate that, Todd. It's good to see you again. Thanks so much for your time and insight.
Great to see you. Take care now. Bye.
Yeah, we've been talking with Todd Moore with Thales for Information Security Media Group. I'm Tom Field. Thank you for giving us your time and attention.